Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to our apostles, who are our elders, who rule well. Blessings and salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring truth and sincerity. Yeah, man, this Rob Amath, man, just getting straight to it. They see in post-production, man. You know, you got I'm going to leave the audio off, but it's an Arab guy just pleading, you know, to his God, you know what I'm saying, which is no God in itself. But within that pleading, man, you know, yeah, like I was saying, man, Satan behind me, you know. But back to what I was saying is that, man, this is a big realization right here, because you got Jake that's making fun and scoffing this war, man, and scoffing everything that's going on, and they're not even in a mental space of hastening the day. It's not like they're scoffing and saying, okay, we're gonna get up out of here, we got salvation, like the scriptures say, the woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. They're not even in that mindset. They're just playing because they think that they ain't gonna get touched, you know. And that's the thing, is that, you know, as the scriptures say, I am and none else besides me, you know, which is a scriptural reference, you know. And this is the mindset of the average American, or aka Babylonian. They think that they are something, and nobody else is can fuck with them. You know, I'm watching, you know, videos. They talking about all the bombers and Iran got the Timu version of the F2. It's like, look here, man. There's a spiritual power that's getting involved. All right, there's chariots shooting down rockets. All right, the Lord could put the spirit on people, as the scripture says in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. He's going to put a spirit on the Carmanians, which are the Iranians. All right, and they will remember themselves, pursuing the 2nd Ezra 15 chapter 15 verse 30. You know what I'm saying? And said they should take a portion of Babylon. And Jake thinking, oh yeah, these on, we got this, we got that. You're carnal, you're sensual, you're trusting in the shadows of Egypt. Okay, but which is a different lesson for a different time. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's a different lesson for this time. You know what I'm saying? But on this one, we're talking about what? People that are comfort. They're in the comfort of Babylon. They think they can't be touched. But they don't realize there's prophecy that this place is going to get touched. Sit in the dust, O virgin Babylon. Howl, lament. Okay? So yeah, man, this place is going to have boots on the ground. Foreign boots on the ground. All right, the UN is already in place to get activated based off of, you know, their you know, whatever legislation, what policy of if 2 or more countries attack, if a country attacks 2 or more NATO allies, then it's considered, you know, you're attacking all of NATO. You know what I'm saying? So everything's already in place for this to be a world war. You know, and as you watch this video, this man is devastated, man. Everywhere you look is rubble. Okay, now it might not look like that when shit start happening over here initially. You know what I'm saying? But that the idea of Jake don't understand that y'all don't get. When I say y'all, I'm talking about 2/3. They don't get something happening in the area and you can't go back to it. Your home being destroyed, like Tennessee's gone, Louisiana's gone. Ain't no going back and then looking there. You know, I've went through, you know, speaking of Louisiana, going through Katrina and having Katrina happen, and the thought of being in a different state while that was happening, not knowing what my people was, my family, not being able to contact them on the phone, you know, your neighborhood's not the same anymore. That's a portion of you that's going to be taken away. there's a lot. You know, the Lord's gonna destroy everything about this place, man. It ain't just a missile hitting and then somebody rebuild. You know, like the scriptures say in Malachi, they shall tear down. I shall tear down. They think they should build up. No, like the Lord's tearing this place down. Ain't no bouncing back. Ain't gonna be no revamping. Ain't gonna be no great reset. Ain't gonna be no GoFundMe. Ain't gonna be no new setup or a new city. Ain't gonna be none of that, man. All right, this place is going down CTE or CTD, circling the drain. Okay. So let's get this precept to back that up. All right, we're going to Second Ezra, the 16th chapter. All right, I'm going to the 5th verse. It says, "Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that driveth them away?" And those plagues is talking about the thermonuclear missiles and missiles as well, man. But mainly, specifically, the thermonuclear missiles. Okay, and it says. And what is he that driveth them away? That drive them away, because you're not going to be able to turn those nuclear missiles around. And as you can see, the only thing that could stop the missiles from coming down outside of Esau's so-called Iron Dome and missile defense is going to be them chariots, man. You know what I'm saying? And the chariots ain't looking forward to stopping no missile to hit America, because it says none shall miss their mark, meaning all the ones that are meant to hit Babylon is going to land. All right. It says, May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it had begun to burn? You know, just like them forest fires. You couldn't stop that shit if you wanted to. You just had to let it happen. That's just like what's going on right now. Just like these prophecies as a woman with child and the birth pains and all that. You can't stop that. You can't hold them contractions. You can't hold this shit in. All right? And you ain't going to be able to just sit there and say, oh, I'm going to just get a C-check so I'm going to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? There is no shortcuts. There is no, we're going to be all right if we play it like this. Nah, man, these people, this is different. Okay? This ain't America being on a so-called humanitarian mission to help out Ukraine or to help out Syria or to help out Libya or help. No, they've gotten involved like World War I and World War II. And the thing is that these people been through World War I and World War II, and people forget about the Cold War as well, that America was at a threat. And people also forget after World War II, America started a lot of all those wars they started after that. They didn't finish, and they didn't win. They didn't win Iraq. They didn't win at Afghanistan. Okay, you know that situation with Biden where the troops had to leave and shit. Yeah, them people in America wasn't winning. They was trying to wear them people out through longevity and try to take over, but it didn't work, so they end up having to leave. Okay? Or just stay there in a unfully occupied place. All right? Or just make a deal like they did with Great Britain, because they didn't beat Great Britain either. They just came to a deal behind closed doors, which is why every time they go over there, they bow and kiss their ring. A king don't do that to no another king unless they're under that king's rulership. Unless you're like a vassal state. Okay, you may be a king to the Americans, but you ain't a king to the Brits. All right, which is also prophecy of showing that, proving that America comes from Great Britain. All right, and they're really still under Great Britain. They really still are Great Britain, doing their bidding. All right. But let's get back to it. It says, verse 7 says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot, the arrows, the missiles of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He that casts lightnings, and he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten. So, because it's all y'all about Shimmy Al-Shad. This is the thing. Y'all niggas talking shit about the American Air Force. Like, number-wise, they can't be fucked with. But ain't nothing saying an EMP will wipe all that shit out. Anything could fucking happen to fuck shit up. A natural disaster, earthquake or something could just tear up. Just like with Great Britain. They was on a fucking tear, colonizing everybody. But what slowed their ass down? A bubonic plague. You know what I'm saying? With the Moors and all that, the bubonic plague slowed all that down. A natural occurrence. Jake better wake the fuck up, man. But that's on them. You know, because they're gonna be like caught like a thief in the night. That's just that simple. It's prophesied. It says verse 12. It says so like verse 11. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. Right? So you out here playing, you think the government got your back because they got that technology, but that shit, just like that Iron Dome is failing, all that other shit is subject to fail as well. And it will prophetically, it's prophesied. None shall miss a mark. And when a nuke hit, bro, it don't matter how many fucking aircrafts you got, it's gonna take out a radius of land. And you talking about million missiles landing on Babylon. I ain't talking about headed towards and their threats, but there is prophesied going to Revelation with the lion and 100,000. Those are the ones that's not going to miss their mark. And that's a lot of nuclear warheads that are going to land, and it's not going. This place is going to be a lake of fire, utterly destroyed, totally destroyed. And these Babylonians is trying to hold on to America, so in some type of way they're going to back it. They're going to try to justify in their minds to think that all it's going to take is one rocket to get y'all fucking mind right. Y'all going to go into straight panic when a rocket land in this motherfucker and it blow up a hospital or blow up a residential area or hit that military base. Boom. Your ass gonna be in like, yo, wait, that's right down the street, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even that rocket landing could affect water supplies, you know, electrical grids, you know, economic funding. The Strait of Hormuz was shut up. These are a lot of angles that niggas is not taking into account. But all it's gonna take is one rocket to set things into reality. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to land. There's something that's going to land over here. Something that's going to happen. You already got I don't know how true it is, but there's a guy that ran into a church with a machine gun, you know, because there's all kind of AI shit going on now, you know, but there's a guy that ran into a church with his truck and started shooting. I don't know if it was recent or old, but that's something I seen recently. You know, as I said, I seen it recently, so I don't know if it's old or new in the video in itself. All right, but you know, the love of many is waxing cold, man. You got people that's been advocating for Trump, that, you know, Hispanics, and the situation turned on them. You got people that was balls to the wall behind Trump as Edomites, and now a lot of shit he's doing is fucking them over. Him siding with Israel, when even the people so-called on the right wing, they don't fuck with Israel like that. Them right wingers ain't on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? They ain't all that. The left wingers, you know, and I ain't into this right wing, left wing, but these are people that's been programmed to be on the right wing and the left wing, and that programming has them thinking a certain way. And them left wingers is all about love, caring, and fit, you know, love's coming together. So they don't care about Israel or Iran. They want everybody to come to peace and have free schooling and free health, and you could be anything you want. You know, you could be any alphabet, gender, you could, you know, so it's all chaos, and everything is not going in the direction of people back in America outside the stupid, dumb, everyday niggas that believe that there's the niggas that still want to eat their Doritos, the people that still want to go to school, you know, the people that still believe in the American dream, man, that worship the image of the beast. In some type of way, they're going to justify what's going on, you know. But a lot of these people that are clicked into reality, the left wingers going to want peace. The right wingers going to say this is not good for war. This is not good for our economy. This economy already going to shit. Okay? You're already spending $800-something billion on the military annually. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people starving, now it's going to get, now the Strait of Hormuz is closing. Okay? Now China put sanctions on because of the sanctions that Trump put on. Bro, it's going to be, that's a famine. That's wars and rumors of wars. This is prophecy coming to pass. And niggas talking shit about aircrafts like the Lord don't kill and make up alive. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. That shit irritates me. The faithless generation, man. But, let's continue on. It says, verse 12, it says, the earth quaketh and the foundation thereof, the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fish thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his powers. Yeah, man, it's going to cause tsunamis and tidal waves. Okay, earthquake, because you know, certain hits could shake that tectonic plate. You know what I'm saying? Or you could miss something. A missile hit and land in the ocean and hit the floor, shake that shit up. All kind of shit could happen, man. Okay? But the earth is going to shake. It's going to be a tsunami. The scriptures tell you the earth quaketh and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep. That's common sense. That's how tsunamis happen, from an earthquake underwater. And there's many things that can cause earthquakes underwater. You got the HAARP system. You can have some. It ain't nothing but, it only take, because the HAARP system ain't nothing but a frequency, a vibration. It's like a subwoofer. All right, it shoots a signal in the air and it then shoots it at the ground. And if you shoot a subwoofer at the ground, just like it'll tremble you around, it trembles those tectonic plates, causing it to shift or jump or pop. Okay, and that in itself causes an earthquake. All right, but that's on Jake. Y'all do your studies on a HAARP program. All right, that's the thing. A lot of Jake they behind on these prophecies, man. It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again. You understand? Ain't no B12, F2s and all that gonna stop shit, man. Okay, until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, and the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? This is the time we're in right now. It's high time to wake out of sleep. But niggas don't even know they dreaming right now. That's how bad it is. How gross is that darkness, man? For a lot of you 2/3. Alright? It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. And when you go into that word amendment, see here. That word amendment is betterment, improvement, correction, okay, rectification, correction, advancement, improvement, all right, to amend, all right, correction of error in a legal process, okay. So the Lord is sending this destruction to straighten niggas out. That's why all this hell gonna break loose. And niggas always talking about, oh, it was God when slavery. It was amendment. Not specifically to what I'm reading right now, but that if this is an amendment, what was slavery? Right? Y'all niggas complain about slavery. Wait till this shit happen. Wait to when you're in a concentration camp. Wait till these nukes hit and people, your loved ones, you don't know where to find them, and the bulk of them are dead, and some of them getting shipped off or locked up. Ice snatching them up, all kind of shit. You know, you won't wonder where the Most High at. You gonna find out that at a point you're gonna say this is too much shit to be going on to not acknowledge that the Lord is dealing. A lot of you niggas been drinking that Babylonian juice to where even if it do happen, it's gonna get to a point every knee shall bow, But the Lord's going to have to manifest itself because you niggas are so fucking hard-headed and you're easily beguiled. All right? Is he a homeborn slave? You know what I'm saying? Like, Esau got this AI pumping, and Jake is so caught up in the shadows of Egypt, a.k.a. Babylon, that they'll look at a chariot shoot down a rock and say, oh, that was AI, man. That was AI. All right. All right. There's going to come a point everybody's going to know who's running this thing. There's going to be because we all knew from the jump, man. Call all your Habashim Yahushai. All right? The true power. All right? So, it says, verse 20, it says, but for all these things they shall not, look, but for all these things they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Even though the Lord sent the scourges for a minute, they will not turn from their wickedness because they're going to sit there and try to say, oh, that's AI, that was this, that was that. Or scientifically, that was just an earthquake and that just happened from, I seen a nuke, or not a nuke, but a bomb hit, that bomb that hit the nuclear power plant, supposedly. And you see a mushroom cloud with a lightning bolt type of image going through the middle of that cloud. Like, bro, it's got to be and there's somebody saying, well, that's the static and the components of the... Man, shut the fuck up. All these fucking nukes I've been seeing drop on video, I've never seen a lightning bolt in the middle of it. Never. So get the fuck out of here with that, man. That's Esau's propaganda. They all trying to scientifically explain something to throw your ass off. That was more than a nuke. Is either a chariot got involved, or they used that to do the direct energy weapon and said that was a bomb, or them hitting in the Lord had a lightning strike, hit it at the same time, which is the same thing as a chariot. Either way, that is not normal. Something more is happening and going on. And it's going to keep on happening and keep increasing. The more we get to this thing, the more we get to the end, the more a manifestation of what it really is. That the more people going to realize Christianity is full of bullshit. Islam is full of bullshit. You know, the Israelis, people are realizing them Israelis are full of bullshit. America's full of bullshit. Okay? The end is being manifest. Nations are realizing America, you know what? Fuck you, America. I'm tired of your shit. Just was looking at this guy Ibrahim and I believe it's Nigerian, another guy. They sat there and started creating contracts, cutting a lot of these niggas off, and they said that one of the dudes went and got the gold back from that Mansa Musa had and all that shit, man. These nations are rising up, and you niggas is out here talking about F-2 bombers and TikTok dances and making jokes about this shit. And you're doing all this shit for a country that ain't gonna do nothing for you but throw you in a concentration camp and treat you like a piece of garbage if you worthy enough to get into a concentration camp. A lot of you whining niggas is going to be thrown in a ditch, man. Shot up like dogs, man. You niggas is out of your mind. Y'all lost. Okay? But let's continue on. It says, verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, which means ready and available. Okay? It's not talking about price-wise. All right? Cheap is just really traffic. You know what I'm saying? It's because... in our reality, when something is in abundance, it becomes cheap. All right? That's just how it works in economics. Right? It says, but victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Right? Because people think themselves, y'all walking around playing this game, but it's going to be great famine, plagues, all kind of shit that's going to be happening. And niggas still gonna play. Y'all played through COVID, man. You know what? It's too late now, but y'all get my drift. They played through all 2020, man. Fucking around. All right. It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape by the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There's gonna be total mayhem. So all the military, you're gonna realize the military ain't even on your fucking side. You're gonna realize who they work for. Alright? When they come with them zip ties. And zip ties ain't gonna arrest nothing. Nigga, zip ties is meant to just detain you for a little bit. The scriptures tell you that. They just told you that they're gonna leave your ass like dung in the streets. They're gonna shoot your ass down, man. All right? I've seen it during Katrina, the martial law. Them dudes wasn't trying to arrest nothing. If your ass was out after curfew, it was gonna be a fucking problem. You was a threat. Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, keep on running around as in the days of Noah, man. Drinking and marrying and giving in marriage. And that mercy door is about to shut, man. Because once it manifests, all that nigga nature doing shit at the last minute ain't gonna cut it with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Ain't no cutting corners in this truth. It's either you in it or you out, man. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua for this window of grace and mercy, man. And those who took it and those who endure unto the end. Abaratazah, we making it to the end as the hopeful elect. With that being said, I'm saying call her Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honor to our elders, our apostles who rule well, which are of GMS. And blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring truth and sincerity. Shalom.